are alive and live at the same time. That's amazing. Being live and alive all at once. Tonight, Lag BaOmer, the day that Rav Shimon Bar Yochai passed away and buried in Meron, and he said, celebrate my day of passing. Don't mourn it. Which is pretty powerful when you think about it. Wow. Passing you usually associate with a time of mourning. And he says, celebrate it. It's also a celebrative day because it's the day that the plague stopped, killing 24,000 students of Rabbi Akiva, with only 5 of the students that remained. And one of them was Rabbi Shimon Bar Yochai. What do the two things have to do with each other? Both on the same day celebrated? Interesting. We'll get there. Not today, though. Welcome to Tanya Today. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you from Chabad Zichron Kadesh in Montreal, Canada. It's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. We share with Kathy. Good morning, Kathy. Kathy is coming to us. Toronto, perhaps. Welcome. My old hometown. Rusty in Texas, good morning. June is in Australia, where it's late at night. Rachamim in Houston, Texas, welcome. Rabbi is in Morocco, good afternoon. John is joining us in North Carolina. Jan is in Mexico. Sandy in Michigan. Julia is in Pennsylvania. Clem in Brisbane, Australia. Daphne is having a marvelous Monday in South Carolina. Erica in Norway, well, shalom. Davida and Liba, good morning in New York. Who else is here? Stan, good afternoon in London, together with the King, I would imagine. And we need the King to come and join us for Tanya. Stan, what do you think you can make this happen, maybe? Leah, good morning in Florida. Rena, welcome. Boker Tov in Colorado. Diane, good morning in Arizona. Michael, it's a good afternoon in Germany. And Denise is joining us in New Jersey. Andrea in Phoenix, Arizona. Celeste Chalva in Boulder, Colorado. Who else is here? Lacey, I think, if I got that right. Not certain where. Louise in Sydney, Australia. Jerry in Texas. Perry is in Michigan. Soul go from strength to strength. David in Sacramento. Florence is in Sydney, Australia. Oh, all right. Bunch of Australians. Beautiful. We have clubhousers with us. Vatia. We have Eliana, Celeste, Jay, Ari, Adam, Man. Who else? We have a Michael, Vilma, Rod, Mark. Beautiful. Who else is joining us? We have Instagrammers. We have Bella joining us in New York, is it? Akoy is in Lima, Peru. Grateful Living. Abraham, Yenta Telaventa, from Abraham from Israel, Jennifer in Minnesota. Beautiful. I have a pen in front of me. I know that I have a pen in front of me. I see it. My mind's eye envelops it, and the image of it exists in my mind. If I close my eyes and I stop thinking it, don't tell me not to think it, because then I will think it. But if I stop thinking of the pen, the image of it ceases to exist in my mind. Its whole reality, at least the image of the reality, only exists because I actively think it. So imagine, right now, don't do this because you're learning Tanya, so you should be thinking Tanya. But do it, because this is the Tanya we're learning right now. You close up your eyes and you conjure going with your family, with friends, on a beautiful vacation, kosher, of course, in all respects, and you just have that image in your mind. And then all of a sudden someone says, hello. And you respond, hello. And what happened to the image? It's gone from your mind. No longer exists. Because you know it, so it is. The image, at least. So let's take that metaphor and use it for you and I. This pen, the entire universe, the globe, and the very depths of this earth. How is it created? Well, in a similar way as the image that I had in my mind. The difference is I only have the image of the pen in my mind, or the image of the vacation with family in my mind. Whereas God, when he knows the world, knows me, knows of the pen, it's not outside of him, as this pen is. The image is inside of my mind, but the actual pen is outside of my mind. By God, everything is in his thought, in his knowledge, in his awareness. The actual physical thing, the pen itself, the earth itself, the depths of the earth, and all of the galaxies are within him. And therefore, it's his awareness, it's his knowledge that brings the physical reality of all of creation. The fact that it actually exists, not just as an image, but as a world, as me, Ronnie Fine, as the pen. All of it is in his knowledge, and as a result, there's something unique about God's knowledge. By me, I am the knower. My brain is the knowledge, the tool, right, for me to know. And the fact that I'm holding a pen in my hand, a blue pen, right, a Staples blue pen, a Sonic's gel Staples blue pen, that awareness, that known, is outside of me. For God, though, he is the knower, the known, and the knowledge, all as one. As Maimonides explains this, that he is all as, it's all as one. Therefore, when he's knowing something, I encompass the image of this pen in my mind, but not the pen itself. So the awareness is, yes, in my mind, but the reality of the pen itself is outside of me. The reality of me, the pen, and the entire galaxies in this earth are only because of God's awareness. Therefore, it exists. And it doesn't just exist. Well, think of it. If I'm not constantly being aware in my mind of the vacation with family, and I don't consciously aware of it every moment, what will happen? It ceases to exist, that image in my mind. Likewise, by God Almighty, the moment he ceases to be aware, thinking, as it were, of creation, whether it be as the little thing as a pen, or the entire galaxies, or the Earth itself, it will cease to exist. Because it's only the awareness, the knowledge of God, that makes it come into actuality, into existence, into a physical existence, into a true reality. Hence, God is creating ex nihilo, something from nothing, every moment by his awareness. Of himself, as it were, or it's within himself. And therefore, I am a part of God and not separate. That's a powerful thought. Very powerful thought. So the image that God is like above and he's peering down and seeing us below is suggesting that there's something outside of God that he is being totally aware of. Where I can only be aware of the pen, maybe I'm holding it, but if the pen were in another room, hidden from me, I wouldn't be aware of it. So God, nothing's hidden from him. He's aware of it. That's how most people view God. In such a God, I don't believe in. Because that means there's something outside of him. That means there's a reality that is not of him. And that's not the case. So what is it? We explained that it is God's self-awareness, that he is the knower, the known, and knowledge all is one, which really we can't understand that, because again, by us, I'm the knower, my soul is the knower, my brain is the tool of knowledge, and the known is that I'm holding a pen, or 2 + 2 = 4, that's outside of me, independent of me. There's nothing independent of God. And the only reason I exist is because he's aware of me at this very moment, and therefore giving me existence. And with that, we conclude chapter 48. Where is this taking us? We're going to see in the next chapter. Mm-hmm. All right. I don't see any questions, any comments. All right, folks. We will continue our conversation in tomorrow, forthcoming classes, and to get a firm understanding where we're going. I'm Rabbi Ronnie Fine, coming to you from Chabad Zich and Kadeshim in Montreal, Canada. It's a privilege and a pleasure to share with you the Tanya. There won't be Rambam at this moment. To be continued. Thank you.